Zachary 3D Prints here on the Friday evening, my time. I don't know what time it is at your place, but hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, how is everybody doing? Tunkai, hey, Zach. Well, hey, Tunkai, Guy the Jedi. Hey, it's been a while. Nice to have you here, man. Cool. Yeah, so I built a Voron and I'm rebuilding another Voron because why not? Is the microphone not too loud? I don't know. Hey, I was working today at the, the 3D printing fanatic. Yeah. The first OSB panels are installed. The first 5 or out of like basically 12. I've got in total 12 panels. Plates. Those plates are heavy. In the sense of like big, chunky. And I need to make sure that those tongue and groove are not being messed up. So yeah, usually with those kind of things, it's kind of annoying if you want to line them up. I've got everywhere a little line going in between, meaning like I can connect them, but I cannot connect them fully. So yeah, it's what it is. There's always some other ways to make it look all nice. So the print attic, it's the attic build. It's going fine. Tomorrow I'm going to continue. After lunch and breakfast, or after breakfast, I'm going to continue. So hopefully within 1 or 2 weeks I can move my whole studio to that place. I was very curious and I was like, my room is like 2 meters by 3. How big is it compared to what I'm going to have there? Last Wednesday I published a video about update number 3. Sunday there will be an additional video, a 4th part of the whole series. Because it is 3D printing related and there are a lot of people that subscribe to the channel and want to see what else Zach is doing, that is a little bonus video. How nice, right? So I reached the point that I don't care that much anymore. So I'm just making videos out of it. Publish them. If people like to watch them, they can. If they don't, then they don't. Try to do as much as possible, like a lot of YouTubers would do. Hey, I'm building something cool and amazing. That is not a 3D printer, but you are going to see in a future video as a backdrop, as a space, you know. For a long time, my kitchen was my backdrop. How about that? Yeah, I mean, like, I had partially the kitchen and partially the the living room, meaning that in some of the videos when I made the 3D printing news and updates videos, I had a desk and that was all. That was all. And I was talking really softly, like, "Hey, this is Zach. Welcome to this channel," something like that. Yeah, because my wife was also in the room when I was recording. Yeah, she was watching her series, and I was making videos for YouTube. It's been a while. And since the end of 2021, I moved to the to this studio. And I mean, for a size of like 6 square meters, it's not big, but hey. But the attic, man, that one is big. So next to me, I've got the Voron V0.1. I have built it in 2020 and maybe 2021, and then I made a rebuild with all the Prussian orange. And some things like this bed, it's not ideal. So I need to make some adjustments. I need to make sure that that the bed is more stiff, or maybe actually it is stiff. But there is too much flex in it, in my honest opinion. And the one that I did till last week, it's a complete different game. It's better, or more quality parts, things from material, hardware, all from LDO. The kit is just a bliss. You inspired me to continue what's that word? Prepare my attic also. I've got 24 square space to there to my disposal. That is nice. So I measured the the part where the dormer is. That is like 2.50 meters wide. Then I have also basically a little wall that is laying a little bit more back. If I arrange everything within that space, preparing. Okay. So the floor, let's say it like that. The floor from wall from the neighbors to the other side, and I mean the room when there is a door there, because after the room where you basically come with the vliesen trap onto the attic, that space I'm also going to use for things like resin printing. I'm going to use that space as well. So I need to see how much I can use out of it without, falling through the hole from the attic, because that would be painful and hilarious for other people that watch it. But I mean, like, so Yeah, I need to count, because everywhere where you normally can stand without, you know, lowering your head, a space where you can stand, you know. Um, so 3 meter 15. Yeah, I'm counting. I try to. Because those beams were like. So every time I used one whole beam that was 2 meters 70, and I had to add another 90. Yeah, 90. Can we say 90? Just a moment. I'm counting. I'm counting. So 2 meters 70. If I count another 80, that would be 350-ish. So 350 times 350. That would be an 11 square meters. So with the other space that I'm not counting right now, I would gain like 7 square meters, going from 6 to 12-ish, kind of, you know. That's quite a lot. And then in the future, I want to build something in my garden, and that would be something like 24 square meters. No, fam. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to this live stream. Yeah, basically doubling the size. And a lot of times when people come here, they say like, yo, on the video it's way bigger. I know. That is using the space as much as effectively where you can. I used to have shelves here as well, on this part, you know, here. But you know, I didn't do anything with the space above it that other than, you know, placing models there. And yeah, it's, you know, it's fun, but waste of space. In the future attic, I want to go back to those shelves. Maybe even thinking about it to make my own shelves made out of wood. So some people said like that I was, you know, Zach the carpenter. Yeah, maybe. I can see what's possible, but basically, like, having two main sections where the printer can sit in. So the bottom, I will put all smaller stuff like spools of filament, and other consumables. Then one row of printers, and then shelf, and then another row of printers. So basically what I have here on the side, you don't see that. If I move the camera to there, maybe you can. So basically what you have here, I've got here a set of printers, and then above there are also printers. So if I move that one section lower, you will have here printers and there printers, and then on top, because the ceiling is a little bit since the printer is or the ceiling is like 2.10 or 2.5. So if I reach my hand up, then I can touch the ceiling. So it's not as this room. This room is like 2.40 ish, maybe 2.35. I don't know, but it's way I don't have that much head space. If I really jump high, I can bunk my head against the ceiling. So let's not do that. I also found my future setup to put the workbench. So I will do live stream still on my normal desk, this desk where I'm sitting at. But I have also the possibility to use my workbench as a thing to unbox printers, working on printers. So it will be a whole lot more immersive, a lot more effective. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. The workbench itself, it's very wiggly. I need to do something about that. It's basically going to make some diagonals, making sure that it's not shaking like that anymore, because I was very annoyed by it when I was using it. So by the windows, I have made a shelf cabinet kind of thing underneath the windows, so I can put some little decorations there, maybe some Voron printers that are printing something, that if I make videos that you have something to see, to look, that is interesting to see, and there is also going to be a little relaxing area in the 12 square meters. I have also something to relax. I was sitting there multiple times, and I really enjoy the view. I can look through a window. I see our garden, which is a small reminder of things that I also need to do. But it is, it's looking amazing. It's starting to look decent. Hey, Kunsten Krempel, how are you doing? I'm glad I catch you finally. Was it really that hard? I'm always streaming on 9:30 European time, basically. So wie geht's dir? I know who you are. I'm trying to, because I think tickets for the event are like 200 euros, and I just got back from Remerve. So no hotel, no tickets. I did ask some 2 days off extra, but I need to see. I really want to go to the event, just to be there, just to make even more. I don't know how I can put it all in a video. Because Remerve are two very big exhibition halls, and I don't know what I need to expect from that. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Yeah, I saw E3D posting something. Who will we see at Printed in May? And I was like, I want to go, but at this moment, I have totally no money for it. And basically, when we are flying back, we arrive at the 21st, and that would mean going back home first, and then going next day to the hotel. So I need to see if I can share a hotel with somebody, then also sharing the cost. I don't know. Do you live nearby? No. No, I don't live close by. It's like, if I'm going by train, it will take like almost 3 hours to get in Amsterdam. And how's your printing going? I think you also make some YouTube videos, or not? Three hours by train? Yeah, that is a lot. I need to transfer trains, I think one time in Nijmegen. And then I can take the train that I basically took a week earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to go, but I need to see how the finances look like. I don't know who needs to pay and what are the things that are possible, because I have a YouTube channel, almost 10,000 subscribers. Not a small channel, but also not one of the biggest. And of my content creator friends on this platform, I don't know who else is going to be there. It is advertised and it is being hyped about that it is a huge event. A lot of content creators from YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. So I'm very curious what else is out there. And as a Dutch content creator as well, I don't make Dutch YouTube videos because I don't know. But we will see. And pretty soon, once everything is moved to the attic, I'm going to buy a shipping label printer, a normal 2D printer, and some boxes and labels, and then I'm going to start producing as well. Yes, I have 3 channels, but all very dead. I will do more now. Usually, I always get free tickets for shows, but not for content creator shows. Yeah, usually, basically for all the rumors or rare rap festivals, I don't need to pay for it. But you know, hotel, a rental car, flying there, airplane tickets. The average show that I attend to is like 1200 USD or 1200 euros. They are not cheap. So therefore, I hope to get in contact with the guys or the organization of Printed to get myself in. Yeah, there's also an event that I will attend. I know that Smurf, that was this last year was 2 weeks later, will now be February next year instead of December. So they moved it basically 3 months or 2 months, depends on how you look at it. Yeah, so that is an event that I'm going to. Yeah, Formnext is also one of those events that I really want to go to, just for 2 days, going on usually on Thursday and Friday. No, Remurf of Smurf. It's the Sanjay Mortimer Rap Fest. Formnext will be there. And usually I'm going with my Belgian friend. Yeah, was a lot of fun last year. Oh, yeah. So Formnext is very close by, I guess. Oh, that's cool. 4 hours, and this time I will be there all days, if possible. Oh, don't apologize for that. We are all busy. So let's continue where the title has started already. So I have built the Voron V0.2 from LDO. It's an amazing kit. I really love it, and I wish I had more LDO kits because those are so much fun to build. Everything is well documented. Everything is as it's supposed to be. But in the time when I just started YouTube and starting, exploring the possibilities about 3D printing, I bought a Voron kit, a Voron V0.0, and when I actually started to build it, I had the instructions for the 0.1. So I was at the transition from 0.0 to 0.1, or the second version of the 0. Now I want to use my Stream Deck, but my Stream Deck is very much delaying, so I will do it like that. So this is the 0.1. Last week, as some test prints, I have printed several parts. At one moment I had to switch over to another printer because the black filament that I was using is a terrible filament brand. I don't know, or the filament was very bad. The parts are, good. However, I don't know what is wrong with it. Maybe I should have dried the filament. But this is PLA. Why should I dry PLA? The spool of filament is not that old. I just took it out of the packaging last month, or maybe in December, and was always sitting in the AMS. So, but the filament and just after I printed those, I wasn't using it, and it snapped on 2 places. It's terrible filament. So yeah. So I've printed all skirt parts. Look how beautiful that this looks like. Nice. So these are the skirts for the 0.2. So I'm actually going to do some remodeling. I will keep the orange part mostly that are already here, but the blue would look nice. So the back piece, I also put it some here, even more. The feet, because I have so many fasteners from the LDO kit over that I can use some of them here as well. I hope everything goes as it's supposed to. Yeah. I also bought another display. So I'm going to use the display as well. So the feet, I already put some heat inserts in there. The power inlet. So everything is looking nice. Those blue parts and some of the black parts were printed on the Voron V0.2, and then afterwards I got some issues. I got some issues and it was going terrible. So first getting the dust off. I also have a Pico board that I can use for this as well. So I really need to see how it is going to work. Because this wire is very stiff. I've got some textile cable sleeve over, so I want to use that in here as well. So I'm going to rearrange the boards a little bit and getting rid of this monstrosity. First I'm going to do the feet, and then afterwards we will see what is going to happen. Let's see, because I need to think about how I'm going to put the printer. So I want to do the skirt and the feet first, and let's do that. So strange, you people all have built your own custom printers because there have none of those for dummy printers like Bamboo in the early days. Yeah, I mean, like, ooh, that is really tight in there. Yeah, I mean, like, first we buy printers that are plug and play. And in the time when I started with YouTube, did I glue that? No, this is not glue in. No, exactly. It's not a glue in place. I need to check how far. Oh, wait. Oh. Hold your horses. Yeah. Still manageable. And then the rubber feet is coming here. There's basically going to be a plate sitting in between, but I don't have it. So what I'm going to do, maybe for the next week live stream, I will print on one of the bigger printers. I'm going to print a plate, maybe with a big logo on it or so. I think it would look amazing. feel so silly because I only can press print and that's it. You know, I think you're an amazing person. I think you can do a lot more, but sometimes it's what it is, and sometimes you are focusing on other things that are also important as well. I came from the era that you had to build a or semi-build a printer, and it was called like the Creality and the 3 Pro. That was my first, or officially, a CTC printer that took me like more than a weekend to build. And I was like, oh, I'm all excited, but after a while I decided that it was a terrible thing. When I'm master sculpting, maybe I will learn how a printer works. Yeah, there are many great videos out there that you know, you can watch and learn about it. How a printer is built, what you need to know, which things that you need, you know. I always say it's not that hard, but if you don't know, you can learn by watching it on YouTube, watching it online, and there are many amazing content creators that make decent videos all about the thing of 3D printing. I mean, I see fellow content creators as equals, as pair, as or no, as peers in the community. What company is the printer you're building? It looks like Prusa because of the orange look. Yeah. No, it's a Voron V0.1. It's one of the earliest printers that I built from scratch as a kit. The parts, or most of the parts, is a, you know, already. So basically, a Voron is built with a bill of materials. You look online, you see an Excel spreadsheet, or you see all the parts that are going to be needed to build this whole thing. You don't have to buy it at a specific site, or you know, you can look online for yourself and see where you can look online for the parts that is needed for the build, and you know, Oh, shoot. Oh, oh no, oh no. So the wires needs to be rearranged, but I can fit this right there. So you have a bill of materials. You buy the parts wherever you need or want to. You decide for yourself how much you are going to spend on those parts. But like what I've built, the Voron V0.2 from LDO is a complete kit. The only thing that you need to do is 3D print the parts. And that comes also, you know, in a folder with all the STLs that you need, and then you are going to print the parts out of PETG. PLA can also be used, but for the parts where you actually need stronger material or heat resisting material, then you're going to print it or out of PETG, or in my case ABS. Yeah. I saw the title but never heard the name. Oh. Rebuilding means you took it apart, or did you order a second one? No. So if I order and going to build it, then it would be building. If I take some parts off and then I'm going to add some different parts to it, in my case I would call it then a rebuild. That's my essence of the wording. So I need to take the manual because I need to know the exact size of the yeah, so basically this is the printer, how it looks like if you are building exactly according to the manual. It's looking nice. Yeah, so there is one part that I need to order, and that is the coupler. I don't have the coupler right now, so I need to figure out how I'm going to do that, because it's not a standard coupler. So there will be a moment that I need to take that part off and then redo it. and M3 times 10 bolt head cap screws. So let's take those. Shall I use the 12? Yeah, I'm going to use the 12. These are 8. Yeah, so M10 I don't have here, I see. Maybe the bag was empty. I have no idea. Hey, 3D Matic fans! Vince, how are you doing? Yeah, that bag is empty. So I will take the 12 then, because I still have plenty of those. It's terrible, this. I hope that they are not too long, actually. Yep, that's what I thought. Too long. No. So these are, I think, even 6. They are even worse. 8. Yeah, I'm going for 8. The music is very relaxing. Yeah, I mean, it's Friday. I want to, you know, something chilling. So, yeah, something like this. Yeah. So the whole functionality of this is going to be done in a later stage. but I just want to see how this is going to look like. So the second one. So these were not the right size, those were too long. Always take attention to it to put the screws back into the bag if you cannot use them. So yeah, and 3 times 8 is it? But if I'm going to put a plate underneath it, I need to make sure that it's, you know, it's that the screws are longer. So it is rubber, so always take attention to it, not to screw it in too much. Because yes, that would be possible. Yeah, and in the future, I want to see if I can get some better wiring. So that is all done. Now I need to have let's see. This is going to be interesting. So the screws for this. Okay, this needs to be M10. What can I do? So if I use 12, can I use 12 there? So these are the wires for. Yeah, I'm going to put in a different board, and probably I need to reflash the board. Because everything came loose. Yeah. Which screw size is this? Eight. So, not to confuse the parts, but better to throw them away if I'm not planning to use them. So, and now taking this off as well. Oh, I use some. Oh my gosh, guys! What was Zach thinking back then? I hope I have some. Okay, I've got some nuts in there, so that's good. I need to redo the wiring because this is looking ugly. Those furls are way too big. I mean, this is silicon wire. Why? Just for the board? Yeah, just for the board. Very thick ones. Yeah. So, and 3 times 12. Let's see how much beef that I have here. So if I would put them in, yeah, I think that would work. So for this part, I need to put the printer upside down, or else I will have some huge trouble to get it in. But first I need to transfer this. I hope I can get it out easier than the other one. Ja, en ik ben aan het streamen. Slaap lekker. So, that part is out. So put that on the side. So this, I feel that this is also loose. It's, you know. No. So I'm going to do it a little bit different. So this one is sitting here. That would be the part where they would be. So I discovered that also the load points of the screws are a little bit different. So how's chat doing? 5 likes? So then we do it this way. What material did you use for the Proman Prusa Mark III S PG or ABS? I did use PG. Prushment PG. So that thing needs to go away. No room for that. So now this long part. Now the 8. I mean, like, I need to put M3 times 8 between there. Yeah, I think they should be 6. Hey, make my Nexus. Taking this part out, screw the screws in. I think they need to be 6. Yeah, those are way too long to be fitting in between. I'm going to shoot myself in the foot if I so. First they go in. So, and then I take this part, and now I screw it in further. So. No. Okay, so let's do it again. Come on. Now, well, let's try this again. So. Yeah. So now this part. Yeah, basically I need a lot of those. And then we will take something like this. Do I need not something like 8 or 10? No. Yeah. And basically they are basically snap fit. So nice. So try to see if I can get it in. Perfect. Yeah, and because of the tension, the nut that is loaded in the nice. The tension from the parts will make sure that that it is as it's supposed to look like. So I will take this panel off so that I can switch it, swap it over. This is already looking nice. Maybe I need to go to the hardware store someday and get some acrylic panels. I am thinking about it to actually 3D print the top hat. Thank you for the three-dimensional entertainment. Oh, thank you. Dear Zach, I gotta go. I came here to upload a video. Hey, sleep well. Let's see you some other time. Maybe in 3-4 months. Then I will be back from Remurf. Just kidding. Schönen Abend. So, that is all good. Now I can flip it on. Ding. Let's see. And now tightening it up. That is all looking nice. Same here. So that was the first. Now the second. So that one is in, and now the last foot. No, it's not. It's not going in. No, it is not going in. So annoying. Oh my gosh. I think the audio was quite soft, or not. I don't know. Yeah, that would fit. Where's my electric one? It's in there, but not quite. So I need to loosen this a little bit. No. What? What is going on? Why doesn't it fit? Just a little bit more wiggle room. So, now it did fit. OMG. Some self-tappers. So yeah, looks nice. Um, yeah, so next one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something on the printer is... Oh, here. This panel. Panel is not all straight. So... I hope I have more of those self-tappers. So now we are going to install the display. Yeah, I have to confess, the LDO kit is all very, very. There are a lot of extra fasteners in the kit, because basically I'm using those parts as well now. Let's see. I've got this here, and everything will fit inside of the for some reason this doesn't fit, and I don't know if it is. Maybe I should shave a little bit off. Or maybe I will leave it like that. No, I will leave it like that. I will leave it as it is. Because why not? Hey, Steph, how are you doing? And then we have this USB cable, which is cool. So make sure that the wire is already connected. Yeah, basically like this. Take this one. Doing great. How is the new studio going? Almost finished? No. No, the thing is, there is also going to be a wooden floor in there. But I need to see also the finances, stuff like that. Ah, fluffs. Upside down. Now the attic is doing great. Today I installed the OSB plates. to see, because there is a way to have this wire. Something like that. And yeah. Now I have to look for another M2 self-tapper. Oh, from all the screws that I could take, I took the small one. Isn't that too heavy? Those. So, yeah. Now the button on there. Nice. Let's see. Steph, isn't that too heavy, those OSB plates? Okay, it's cheap, but also heavy for the ceiling. I don't know. I didn't calculate it. I don't know how much did you saw from those other videos about the attic updates. Let's say it like this. I have put those bigger beams onto the ceiling. I have screwed them in like this much into the top, so for the dormer. That means that I didn't hang on it, but I, lifted myself up on those beams. Yeah. I mean, I could go for lighter material, but those are 15 millimeters. Like I mentioned, I'm not a construction worker, and I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the whole load is spread over at least 5 till 7 beams, and then on each plate I screwed in like 3 screws, so the whole plate is being held with 18 screws or even more. So yeah, I know it's quite heavy. I understand that. Yeah, I mean, when I installed the first plate, I didn't lift myself fully, but I was, pushing, uh, holding the OSB plate, and just tried to lift myself up. I didn't hear any bulge or any cracking sounds. And those OSB plates are, with tongue and groove, so they slide in. It's not like a wooden floor that slides in very nicely. Um, don't expect too much from it, but so far it's looking great. And I mean, I was working on it today, and tomorrow I'm going to continue. I've got already 5 OSB plates installed. Now I'm at the part that it is going to be also longer. Um, I need to get some framework done as well. But yeah. I mean, I could also go for drywall, but the thing is with that, I have no idea. First, OSB plates, and I'm going to seal them. I'm going to paint them, and maybe in the future I'm going to put some drywall on there. But it's a workspace, it's a work area, it's a studio, it's a stream room, and also production. I'm going to start printing, print farming. So for this part, I really need to stand up. I only have 2 nuts in there. I thought I had more. Yeah. Yeah, so that was also initially my thought. Like, the OSB plates are so versatile. You can do a lot of things with, and just a second, trying to get one nut out of there. need to take it off. Yeah, for the lights on the ceiling, I was actually thinking about it to drill some holes in the beams so that I can put electrical wire through it. Then I was thinking like, yeah, but do I want to put in those spots right now or not? But basically, I can use some wires on the OSB plates and be fine with it, you know. Yeah, I mean like it's the plate is 15 millimeters, so I'm not going to put some heavy lighting on there, and basically it's, you know. those are not magnetic. Yeah, I mean, it can hold a lot. I mean, I'm not going to worry about that. And if you're not making it too crazy, you can do quite a lot with it. Nice. No, I mean, like, you can do so much, and just a second, putting the screws back. Yeah, so the lights that you see usually see on the back, those are RGB LED strips that are, you know, connected through a normal power cable, or power cable, or normal, you know, adapter. And I can basically use it. And use Google to turn it on or off. So this looks nice, just like I wanted. Which kind of and 3 times 6 even. Wow. Yeah, so basically I've got a lot of plans with the studio. There will be also an area where I can just sit and relax, enjoy the outside view. It's very close to my desk, and then also having a dedicated area where I can have the workbench as well, where I can also do live streams from. I think I will be using my MacBook Pro to do the live streams on the workbench. Yeah. Just can recommend it to do one layer of paint, like latex, because OBS loves to hold dust. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I was thinking about it to use this um, high cover, or maximum coverage covering of paint for that. So I need to see. And then using between the connections, the grooves, I will put some kit, some caulking, and making sure that everything looks nice. And later on, if I decide to use some drywall, I can always do that. Or I can 3D print, for example, for the walls, I'm also going to use some OSB plates. And I can, get some files from the internet where I can print tiles for on the wall. No need, just use latex. Yeah, that's also what I meant. The paint that you usually use for on the walls and the ceiling. And I hope to maybe even do that on, I think next weekend, not this coming Sunday. There is already carpet there, so I don't have to put wooden floor in there. But to have it nice and more clean, I need to do that. But then if I'm starting to move everything from here, from my studio to the new area, that would mean if I would put flooring in there, I need to move everything. So, yeah, it's... Yeah, I need to use the backlash nut because it's very wobbly. And we have this Roomba, a vacuum clean robot, and I'm thinking actually about it too. When I have some wooden floor in there to let that robot do its work. The workbench, I'm going to lower it so that I can normally sit behind it, so that my head versus the ceiling is more, so that it doesn't look like that, that it is that low. Because if I stretch my arm, I can touch the ceiling. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm going to take a little bathroom break and get some more of this, and I will be right back. Just a moment. And I'm back. I didn't take one of those because this 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's a Dakapel. Lol. Yeah, it depends on how high the ceiling would be, but in my case, it was like 220. But because I'm using the beams and you know, I'm lowering the head space. But I mean, like, it's not too terrible. Yeah, this is looking nice. Hey. Oh. Oh, I'm going to use I think for the backside I'm going to change the boards. So meaning I will use the other Pico board. There are some things that I need to do then. So I will do that in the other stream. So yeah. I think that the result so far looks great. I also need to get my hands on one of those special couplers. I do have some Bowden tubes that I can use. But for now, looks great. So I'm going to get rid of the end stops. I'm going to use some senseless homing. Yeah, so I mean, like Sunday's video will be update number 4 about the Zachary 3D Prince Fanatic, and I think it's going to be amazing. I'm very happy with how it starts to look like. It was a real head breaker in some ways, because it's not too, you know, too straightforward. Sometimes it might be, especially for the people who are working as a framer or construction worker or a framer or whatever the name is. For me myself, it's, you know, it's sometimes a challenge. I'm a DIYer. And every skill that I can use, I'll be using it. It's helping. It's doing what I need to do, and you know, I'll see. I'll see where het schip strandt. Just going to make some fun. I'm going to do whatever I can. Just putting the screws back in the back. This is a different back, but yeah, and I need to see if I can need to know which kind of screw size that this is. This is an 8. These kind of gauges, if you can find something and you have a, you know, multicolor printer, print it, because this helps quite a lot finding back where the screw belongs. 12. Did I put them in the bigger bag? I had the 12 standing right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the panels are not all flush. Let's see if I can move it a little bit. Yeah, especially that. I mean, like, you know, it's not too crazy, you know. You can you can work on it, and the end result will make it look amazing. I think there. So there it is loose. I think there is a screw somewhere here as well. Oh. Yeah, so this is going to be rearranged. I'm going to do that. I want to keep going. Yeah, so the end stops, I'm going to remove them. I'm going to use the Pico board where I can activate sensorless homing. This is looking nice, but it's very stiff. Yeah. And I also thought about it, like, I don't know where I have the other panels. I have two, but I need to find the other ones, you know. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, I'm going to use the blue parts that I have used here. I'm also going to use on the side. So the inner side is all Prussiament patchy orange. It's looking nice, looking amazing. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with this, because last time, or the last time that I actually used it to print it, it wasn't looking nice. No. Because there is a lot of wiggle in it, and that is why you have on these kind of printers a backlash nut. So there's a spring loaded mechanism in there that's sitting on the lead screw. So you compress it, then you put the lead screw in it, and then the tension on the screw and the upper part makes it that, yeah, it runs smoothly over the Z axis, but there is less wobble on it. So there you go. It's looking nice so far. I need to quit with that. I mean, so far, let's see if I can put some other pictures on there. Yeah, so basically, maybe you already have seen it, but this is basically the idea behind it. The desk is going to be put just on the wall on the other side, where also the workbench was in the past. This is an estimation of how much I can put there. Time will tell. And I calculated that I can put 3 shelves next to each other, but since I already did do something here, three is not going to happen, so I will put 2 next to each other. And what I said earlier during the live stream, my plan is to have in the middle is one level, and put there printers, and then underneath there also printers, and then the space underneath and on top is going to be used for boxes of filament or other miscellaneous stuff that I need. Oh. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, so this is a part that I was like, okay, it was an idea brewing already inside of my head, and I was like, I can actually do that. I need to have one beam with one length, and I can copy that basically 3 times or 2 times actually. And this is very stable. I can sit on there without breaking it, so it's very sturdy. And now this side is all covered, and I had to put, like I mentioned in the earlier update, I think on the video from last Wednesday, I mentioned to put a beam here as well. The plates are 244 centimeters, meaning I can, because this is also 2.44 or 45, and so I had to add another beam here as well, so that it will fit right in between or right on the sides. So on each side I will have a gap, but I can go to the hardware store, buy a thin piece of wood, and then glue it in place, and then making sure that everything looks nice. So tomorrow I will go and focus on putting this wall, putting the OSB plates on there as well. Let's see if I continue turning. Yes. So this side of the wall is tomorrow going to be covered with OSB plates. I need to measure how much length that this is, because if those are 244, that means that they will end up somewhere here. So I need to add another support in order to keep those OSB plates in place. I can also go from top to bottom, but then I need to make sure that everything is like 59, so everything needs to move with also the downsides of it. Oh, there's a reason why I want to do it horizontal instead of vertical. Just think about it. If I put the plate right here, that would mean that every single time I end up with a full plate and then a little piece. If I do that the other way around, I have to cut every single plate a little part off. Which, if you have 2m10, I will lose 30 centimeters of each plate, which I can reuse somewhere else, but it's going to be annoying. It's going to be a little challenge, but I will manage it. Yeah, so the plates are now until here for the ceiling. Use as shelves. Yeah, I've got 12 plates in total. I use now 5, so I still have 7 left. But this part also needs to be covered with the OSB plates, and then it's going to look amazing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this side. I think I just go and repaint them. Going to make here also something, and the yeah, there's one shelf coming here as well, and I'm going to do something with the space behind it. So it's going to look amazing. The downside of those planks are that if you put a screw in, it's going to split. The beams don't have that problem, but these have. So I really hope that tomorrow I won't be any I don't have any frustrations. But we will see. And of course I need to put some wood behind it. But like I mentioned, it's the space is relative, really. Yeah, it's looking nice. So this whole part till here, it's all covered. Tomorrow I'm going to work on this side, and if everything is going quick, then this can also be filled up. And I thought about it, if I'm going to cut the OSB plates, the part that I cut here, I hope to flip it over and use it in the other direction, or maybe even put it right here, because the back, the wall is also going to be covered with OSB plates. I've got a lot of plans. End result, it's going to look amazing. And of course, the things that now with the lighting, that is also going to, you know, yeah, I think I will put somewhere here one of those lamps and one here, so I have also normal light if needed. And then of course the Philips Hue lights, so that I can, you know, have some ambient light. Yeah, so the place where I'm sitting now, it's one of my relax places. It's nice. It's how I like it. It's close to yeah, so you see the chair here on this side. That is the little relax area, and this is also going to be covered with the OSB plates, so that everything is looking uniform. Maybe I need to go back to the hardware store to get some more OSB panels. Those were like €9 per piece, so hey, it's looking nice. Oh, it's yeah, I think it's, I hope this coming weekend I can get a lot of things finished. And my workbench is now basically standing on the across the next to the window, so that is going to be my backdrop. So so the workbench is now standing here, I move this cabinet a little bit more to that side, I can, you know, go easy in and out there. So that's great. And I will put some key lights here on the ceiling. So if I'm making some recordings, I can put some lights there. And also the workbench is going to get a new paint job, so that everything is, you know, nice. I was thinking about black or something like that, matte finish. And also the frame is open, so I'm going to put a panel on there as well, so I can close it off, so that looks even better. I mean, like on 3 sides I'm going to close it off, and on the side where I'm standing there I can put some cabinets, some other stuff that I can, you know, store stuff, like tools that I need. Also underneath the window there's space to even put some printers as well, so like the belt printer I can put there. That is all going to be covered with some sliding doors. I think I need to recut them into a little bit lower. I've got in total I think 5 doors, but I will need actually 4. Yeah. It's going to look amazing. I'm looking very much forward to it. And now, of course, I can put the Vorons in front of the window. And power sockets. So everywhere on a height of like 60, I'm going to put a gutter where I can put the electrical wire in there, and then making some power sockets, so I have power there. Great, can't wait to see the result. Yeah, me too. I mean, I envision it, but to actually see it in real life, how the end result will look like, yeah. I mean, for the whole thing to put the floor in would be around the 350 euros. So I hope to do that next week or maybe in 2 weeks. So depending on my income as well. Yeah. I also need to pay for the hotel for Murph, the rental car. I mean, like driving in the US. I want to drive in the US. Come on. And I actually was thinking about it to, put my MacBook there and then start streaming. But I was like, no, no, no. I just want to first finish it, then do the live stream there. Maybe tomorrow in Jerry's live stream, I will be sitting there. My wife is coming actually with me to Remerve. And I don't bring so much souvenirs. Maybe in 3D printing, I will bring some souvenirs. I don't know. Just going through my mail, see if there is something special. Video of today is doing 128. Not that crazy. Hey Zach, I hope you can help me. Where can I buy Easy3K8 3D printer? I don't know. South Africa. Yeah, I mean, I saw that passing by earlier this week about the tool changer from Wonder Maker 3D. I mean, like, less than 600 USD for a tool changer 3D printer on Kickstarter. Yeah, it's a Kickstarter campaign printer. So anyways, 3 hours and 9 minutes in the live stream. I'm actually thinking about it to end the live stream soon. 21 people watching. 7 likes. If you can smash the like button, that would be nice. Yeah, so I'm going to order a label printer, a normal A4 paper 2D printer, boxes, packaging material, and then I'm going to start print farming as well. There are still some things that I need to do on the website. But yeah, I'm going to slowly start up my 3D printing business as well. So, not only a 3D printing studio and a makerspace, it's also going to be a production area as well. Resin printers are also going to be set up in the space next to it, so in the area where the heater is, or the central heating. There's also going to be a ventilation unit, so the shower is going to be better ventilated, and one of the fan ducts I'm going to use as a suction for the resin as well. It's all going to look amazing. I'm very, very curious. Yeah, for the stairs, I'm going to remodel it a little bit. We still don't have a, as they call it here in the Netherlands, a vaste trap to the attic. So I'm still, you know, using the same stairs that's still in there. You can slide it up and then close the cover, and you only have this hatch. But I'm going to make something else around it, different kind of fans, using the same beams as I used here, making sure that everything is looking better. There's also going to be an electrical hinge sitting on top of the hole from the stairs, so I can lift all of my 3D printers without going over the stairs, but I can lift them right through the hole into the attic and place them where I can. I mean, like, these printers are not that heavy, so I can easily do that, but printers like that one, it's way too big, too chunky, and it's terrible to lift them over the stairs. Try to get them up. Does this work now? Oh yeah, now it does work. Yeah, it does work. I've got also a little air compressor for painting models, so that air compressor I can use there as well. Yeah, there are so many amazing things coming. I can do some electronics. I can paint. I can program. I can do so many things. So anyways, I'm going to end this live stream with 21 people watching, 77 views, 7 likes. Everybody who joined this live stream, thank you for being here. Next Friday I will be continuing with the rebuild of the Voron V0.1, 0.2, because I actually put some feet of the 0.2 on here. Further in the planning, I'm going to put a Pico board in there, maybe a different Raspberry Pi board. I need to see if I still have a 4B board, and the rest sensorless homing, get rid of all the end stops. Yeah, it's going to look amazing. We are going to end, or I am going to end this live stream. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye bye.